Welcome back, friends, to Surviving the Daily. I hope everyone is surviving well. So, if you've been on the EDC side of YouTube for at least a minute, you've heard the terms TSA compliant, TSA legal, and TSA approved. And I just have a couple of questions for you all. Are you all traveling really that much where it's an issue? I mean, do I really need to explore this subgenre of EDC? And if you are traveling this much, are you not checking your luggage? You're just doing carry-on? Because last I knew, you could check a pocket knife. And if you're traveling from one friendly city to another friendly city, you can even check pistols. Maybe I'm off base. Maybe things have changed since last time I traveled, but I believe that's still true. But let me know down in the comments. Are you traveling that much where we need to explore some other options? But speaking of other options, I do have two options that I would like to bring to you that don't involve actually carrying the products or the items on the plane. And one of which is if you just know when you're leaving and you're planning a trip ahead of time, that if you go the post office 3-4 days in advance, you can mail yourself a pocket knife. You can mail yourself a multi-tool and a flashlight if you want. And while you're there, you get another postage paid envelope. And when you get to your destination and you're about to leave to go home, you can mail yourself back. And most hotels, they don't mind receiving your mail while you stay there, and they also don't mind mailing things out for you. So that's always one option. That's probably the cheaper of the two options I have here today. Mailing out something could probably cost you maybe $5-10 each way, and that's always a viable option, especially if you know when you're leaving ahead of time. But maybe you don't. Maybe you have a last minute change of plans, or maybe your employer says, "Hey, we need you to go to the other side of the country, and we need you to leave tomorrow," and you don't have time to make those plans. So that's where we're looking at today. And there's always options where you land. And there's Walmart, there's Home Depot, there's even smaller hardware stores. But one of the biggest chain stores in the country, even beats Walmart, is O'Reilly's. And they have a lot of EDC products, and some of them it's pretty decent, and some of it's crap. But we have to consider that anything that we get is going to be a throwaway item, because you go someplace, you're there for a week, and you leave it in your hotel room, and the maid, when she comes to clean your room the final time, she'll bring it down to lost and found, and it doesn't go to landfill. And some lucky person in the hotel will end up with a pocket knife and a flashlight. But let's take a look at what I found at O'Reilly's today for pretty much a throwaway EDC. And actually, it's a couple of these items may not be throwaway. Maybe they are something that you'd want to go get today, even if you're not traveling. So the first item, if I can find them, is the Sabre 3-in-1 pepper gel. Now, they had pepper spray for half the price, but I like pepper gel better than pepper spray. And this one, it says spray lasts 3 times longer. It's maximum strength. You have a seatbelt cutter and window breaker, as well as it's the Safe Escape series, made in the United States. Now, this right here, this was $14.99. I could have gotten the pepper spray for $7.99, but the only reason I didn't, honestly, was it was pink and it was a spray, not a gel. I prefer gel. So that's one item. Next item, and I really like Coast flashlights for an inexpensive flashlight, and this comes in 100 lumens with a battery, and it's a nice small little flashlight. Yeah, I apologize. I'm struggling with the packaging mold here. Maybe I'll cut that out. I don't know. But it's a nice little compact flashlight in 2 settings. Well, I think it's we have 43 lumens on low and 100 lumens on high, and it's a 35-meter throw and a 52-meter throw on high 4 hours and 15 minutes runtime on low, 1 hour and 45 minutes runtime on high. So a nice little compact option, and it is a double or triple A flashlight, so you can buy a couple extra batteries while you're at O'Reilly's and extend your runtime. So there's your low, there's your high, and this came in at $12.99. I think you can pick this up at Walmart for $1 cheaper, but that's still not a bad idea and not a bad deal. And next item, and I'm not quite sure about this one. Now, you can buy the Smith & Wesson knives at O'Reilly's, and they are okay. And I decided to pick up a brand that I never heard of, and this is the Kyoga, or I'm sorry, the Northwest Trail Kyoga. And I might end up returning this, but for a throwaway knife, hey, you know, you're in Las Vegas for a week on business, and you need a throwaway knife because you're just gonna hop on a plane and leave this in the hotel room. This is not a bad knife. It comes sharp. You have it is unfortunately one-handed, or two-handed opening and closing, but you do have a right-handed tip-up carry. And let's see, we have a Tonto blade, thumb hole, pocket clip, lanyard loop. It's coming in a total length of 4 inches. The blade itself is, I'm sorry, it's 6.7 inches overall, 4 inches folded length. So we're talking a 2.7 inch blade. Hey, I can do math, look at that, made in China. But again, throwaway knife. This is probably the best you're going to be able to do at a auto parts store. And this was $14.99. So again, I had an option of, you know, the Smith & Wesson line. Probably a better option than this. I don't know. But other items that you can find at O'Reilly's are drivers. You have multi-tools. You have pocket clips, or I'm sorry, not pocket clips, key chains and all sorts of things like that. And one thing I did pick up was this right here, and I'm not sure if I overpaid on this. This is the True Utility, and I think this is the old logo. I think it's TRU now minus the E, so this may have been sitting at O'Reilly's for quite some time. This is the tweezer tool, and when I picked it up, there wasn't a price tag on it, and I don't know. This is $13.99. I was hoping to spend no more than $10 on this, but let's break into it. So first off, it says we have a free key ring right here. I don't know how we get that out. Packaging is going to kick my ass in this video here. Take a look. Hey, look at that. We're getting someplace. So before I throw that away, it says it has a knife, a file, a flat driver, and a bottle opener, and it's made out of 420 grade stainless steel, and it's a high grade 420 stainless steel. Ergonomic grip, tweezer handle, black oxide blade, bottle opener, file, and flat driver. Maybe it is a viable. Hey, look at that. That's a nice little split ring, and we even get a mini locking carabiner. It's taped in there. Okay. So again, there were other options of multi-tools while I was there, but and they were all around the same price point. This was $13.99. I saw other multi-tools there for around the same price, but I thought this was a cool little idea. I think the blade could be touched up a little bit, but it's good enough, I think, to cut some paper. And let's see what else we have here. We have the flathead bottle opener. We even have a strap cutter there, it looks like, and file. Supposedly these are tweezers too. Let's see, I think we have to open everything up to use them as tweezers. Maybe not. So yeah, there we go, tweezers. So as tweezers, I think it might be almost a fail unless you're extremely have strong fingers. I mean, I could pull a hair, but I think overall it's not a bad little tool for $13.99. I think it might be a bit much, but still an option, a throwaway option found at O'Reilly's. Again, like I said, you can pick up other multi-tools there. You can pick up bit drivers. You can pick up other flashlights, other pepper spray, other knives. They have a lot of options there. There's, I think, 6,300 stores throughout the United States. But anyways, I want to thank you for stopping in and checking this video out. I greatly appreciate it. I hope everyone's having a great day, and I will see you next time.